guys, welcome to A Sister Cooking. Today I am making a vegan orange chicken out of my oyster mushrooms, guys. You can find these mushrooms at Pete's. You can find them at Whole Foods. Sometimes they have them in jewels, but they don't come in a big container like this. So what I did, guys, I went ahead on and I already prepared some. And this is how they look right here, guys. Let me show you. This is how they look. See there? This is how they look. It looks like chicken. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in small pieces like this. Now, guys, listen to the crunch. Ooh, you got to be more careful, okay? This is going to be our chicken. What I have here, guys, is I have some almond milk with some of my Louisiana Hot sauce. I have some Nutritional yeast in here. And just a little bit of flour. Just to kind of make it a little thick. Because you know the almond milk isn't as thick. Is when you're using an egg base or a milk. And a little water. And here I have some split flour, some all-purpose flour. I'm adding some Paco Breadcrumbs, okay? And I'm going to add me some Tony Chatters, and some Paprika to season that flour up. I'm also going to add me some OldBay. So please, OldBay. I know it's OldBay. This is my cousin's. You all know I love it because it's replicable to this to die. And I don't cook with salt. This seasons up things good for me because I'm going to mix that flour around. And I'm going to take my mushrooms. And I cleaned everything. I put them in a container because I wanted to show them to you all. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to flour them. I have my oil over here ready. So I'm going to flour, then I'm going to batter them. And then I'm going to double flour again. And then I'm going to batter again. So I'll do that so I can get an extra crispy crunch on it. Then once I batter it, I set it to the side. And I continue to do the rest. And this, when I tell you guys, is delicious, okay? This is a delicious, it's a clean meal. I'm frying it, but other than frying it, it's a clean meal. I have not yet to try to bake these mushrooms, but my Chacher mushrooms, those bake very good. And they bake crispy too. And it tastes like, again, it tastes like chicken. And this is my just like chicken. Alright? So we're going to have some rice. I have some rice that I had prepared yesterday. And I got myself some carrots, some green peas, some onions and green onions behind me. That I'm going to take those and start sauteing them in a moment. Because I'm going to take my rice and I'm going to turn my rice into a fried rice. And this is what me and my family have for dinner today and tomorrow. Okay? Yes. So when you batter them, this is what they look like. Check it out. Alright? Look like chicken. And they come like this, guys. And what I like to do is, I like to cut them down a little bit. So I like to cut them down a little bit because I'm using them as orange chicken. And orange chicken is usually small. And it cut easy. I usually don't cut on my board right here. But I didn't press down, so I didn't damage anything. So just keep battering it really good and do your double batter. Well, you know, for me, it's like I'm doing a triple batter. So I'm doing a triple batter is what I'm doing. Yes. And how are you guys doing today? Hello. Today is a day that the Lord has made. But in the meantime, between time, guys, while that oil is getting nice and hot, and I hate when my oil is not ready. I had it turned. So I'm gonna drop my carrots first. So I have some chopped carrots, and I'm gonna drop them in the oil because they take a little longer to cook. I'm also going to drop my onions because I want my onions to saute. I'm only going to drop a few because I want them onions to season up those carrots and get those carrots a nice taste. I'm also going to add me some minced garlic. Add me a little minced garlic in there. And then I'm going to let it saute around. I'm going to have myself a wonderful meal tonight, myself and my family, okay? I need for you all to stay with your girl. I want to turn it down a little bit because I don't want my mushrooms to cook too fast. But I'm dropping these mushrooms And some of them were small because as you break them loose, they come big, guys. So as you break them loose, they become small. So these right here, I won't have to cut. Okay? Now some of them are big. And I'm going to cut those down. Okay? So this is how some of them, how big they are. And you never want to crowd the skillet. So I got enough right there. Maybe one more right there. I see a spot. And there I have myself some carrots and some onions. I'm going to add me some green peas to it. On my rice. All right. Oh, so that's my green peas with my carrots and my onions. And earlier I added my onions. Now I'm going to add more onions. And I'm going to add my green onions at the end. Ooh. And I'm going to add my sesame seed oil. I got a little bit in here, but I'm going to add the rest of it as I go. And see, you know when it starts floating, she ready. When she starts floating, she's ready. All right, all right, all right. But I want mine to get just a little bit more crispier. Because it be the crunch for me. It's the crunch for me. It's the crunch for me. Yeah. It be the crunch for me, baby. I love a crunch. And let me show y'all again the crunch on this here. The crunch. Look at this. This is what we're talking about. Can you hear? Can you hear? Nothing can save you, but this is the tune for catching the vapor. And you got yourself looking like some chicken, girl. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. This gonna be your essay why. Let's put the whole how that rice is coming along. Look at that. And this is some must go. So you wanted to cook up high, cause you wanted to get a little scarred a little bit. And you want to just keep folding that rice. I'm going to season it up a little bit. I'm going to add me just a little of my cousins. I know this ain't what the Koreans do, but this is a sister do. So I have it myself. I already added some of my toasted sesame seed oil, so I'm going to add the rest of it in there. Add the rest of that in there, because I already added so much. And I'm going to add myself a little of my soy sauce. And look at that. Less sodium. Because I don't do a lot of salt. And so I don't know who closed this. The Incredible House must have closed that up, baby. Because it was shut. So I'm adding my soy sauce. This is as close as I get to some salt. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit of my Tony Chatters. Just a little bit. And again, I'm going to start folding it. Just folding it over. Because she cooking. Oh yeah, she's cooking. Your sister in this kitchen, baby. Waste nothing. It's the PMS in me. When they ask you how I do that there, tell them it's the PMS, baby. It's the God in me. It's the God in me. So we got that rolling. And she about ready. Just wanted to go a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. A few more minutes. Won't kill her. A few more minutes. Get my spatula so I can start flipping her over. Okay? Just like I said, it was some wild rice that my family and I had with our lamb chops. With their lamb chops. I just had the wild rice and some spinach. And I had the couple of mushrooms with mine. So that's what gave me the idea to go ahead and do a vegan orange chicken. So now what I want to do is, I want to add my onions in there. And I love green onions, so of course I'm going to add quite a bit. If you ask me, that's not enough, okay? Woo! Check her out. It smells delicious. Put us some in a bowl. Put some of this rice in this bowl, guys. Move it down. Move it on down and move it on around. Move it on down and move it on around. Check that out. That's my orange sauce. Look at that. I can add them on there. Yes, the ones that's already cut. Add those already on there. Check it out. Put that on there like that. Then I can cut some of these big ones down. And guys, let me show you all. Let me show you that I'm not playing. Look at that. Do that look like chicken or what? Like some of it to be extra crispy. So that's why I ain't put that in there. But I do want some of it to have a extra. The saucy, the oozy woozy. Ooh. Vegan orange chicken. And sesame seed on there. Beautiful. Parsley, because I like my plate to look pretty. Just a little bit. Yes. And then you want to clean your plate a little bit. Yeah. No better than this. Look at it. Bang. Bang. I love you guys. And until the next time we meet, guys, I love you all for free. Allow God to move in your heart and move in your heart.